Hello guys, I want to explain about analysis of journal article identity, language learning and social change. The background is language is more than a communication tool. It also reflects people's identity, culture, beliefs and social relationship. Many language learners experience challenges because of their social backgrounds, gender, ethnicity, or cultural differences. Therefore, understanding the relationship between language and identity has become an important topic in social linguistics. In this article, Norton and Tohei discuss how identity influences language learning can also reshape a person's identity. They argue that learners do not simply acquire grammar and vocabulary. They also negotiate who they are within different social contexts. The author also explained that globalization, migration, and technology, technological development have changed how people construct their identities through language. And point two, methodology. Instead of collecting new data through interviews or surveys, the author analyzed previous studies related to language learning and identity. The article reviews numerous research findings from the different countries and educational settings to identify common patterns and theoretical developments in sociolinguistics. The author mainly employed a qualitative approach by examining theories and empirical studies and, and sociolinguistic concepts. Point 3, findings. The author identified several important findings. A. Identify is dynamic. In A, identity is dynamic. Identity is not fixed. It changes depending on social interactions, learning experiences, and cultural environment. For example, international students may develop new identities after interacting with native speakers. B. Language learning and identity influence each other. Language learning affects identity and identify also affects language learning. Students who feel accepted and respected in the classroom tend to participate more actively and improve their language skills. C. Investment is more important than motivation. One of Norton's major contributions is the concept of investment. Unlike motivation, investment explains that learners study a language because they expect future benefits such as better education, better employment, social acceptance, higher social status. Learners invest time and effort because they believe language will increase their opportunities. D. Imagine communities. The article introduces the idea of imagine communities. Learners often imagine themselves becoming member of a future community. For example, becoming an international business professional, studying abroad, and working in multinational companies. These imagined identities encourage learners to continue learning English. And the last point, social power influences language learning. The article emphasizes that language learning is affected by gender, race, ethnicity, social class, culture. Students from marginalized groups sometimes receive fewer opportunities to participate in classroom interaction. And 4. Discussion. Strengths. This article has several strengths. First, it provides a comprehensive explanation of the relationship between language and identity. Second, it introduces important concepts such as investment and imagined communities, which have become influential theories in applied linguistics. Third, the article reviews many previous studies, making its conclusion reliable, well supported. Finally, the article remains relevant because issues of identity continue to appear in multilingual and multicultural today societies today. And then there's a weakness. Despite its strengths, the article also has limitations. Since it is a literature review, it does not present original empirical data. Some theoretical concepts we are also quite complex for readers who are new to social linguistics. In addition, most examples come from second learning contexts, so the finding might not fully represent all social linguistic situations. Then contribution to social linguistics. This article contributes significantly to social linguistics by demonstrating that language learning is closely connected with identity construction. It encourages teachers to recognize learners' cultural backgrounds and provide inclusive learning environments. The concepts introduced by Norton have inspired many later studies on multilingualism, bilingualism, migration, digital communication, and language policy. In conclusion, Norton and Toohey argue that language learning is not merely about mastering grammar or vocabulary, but also about developing identity through social interaction. The concept of identity investment and imagining communities help explain why people learn language differently and how social contexts shape their learning experiences. Overall, this article is an important contribution to social linguistics because it deepens our understanding of the relationship between language, identity, and society. And the last point is critical opinion. I believe this article is highly relevant in today's globalized world. Many students learn English not only for academic purposes, but also to build new identities and achieve future goals. The concept of investment is especially useful because it explains language learning from a social perspective rather than simply focusing on motivation. However, future research could include more empirical studies involving digital communication, social media, and artificial intelligence as these factors increasingly influence language identity in modern society. That's it from my explain analysis journal article identity, language learning, and social change. Bye bye.